Okay, we're going to have fun now. All right, so we've learned the G, we've learned the C. Now we need to move between the two. So moving from the G to the C, I'll show you the first way using the conventional way with your middle finger on the top string of the third fret. So this is G. Now when we move from G to C, we lift off our ring finger and we come up and we find the note C, remember, second string down on that third fret. Okay, that's the first thing we need to concentrate on, nailing that string. Okay, it's a rotation kind of a thing. So the ring finger goes up to the fifth, and then hopefully your middle finger and your index finger naturally fall down on to the fingerboard in the right location. The middle finger on the third string, and then your index finger down on the other note C. So it's like this. And I always plant my ring finger first and then come down in a stair-stepping motion. Now, ideally, you want them all to hit the fingerboard at the same time, but even playing for decades, I still find that my ring finger comes down first, followed by the next, the middle and the index finger. So, I mean, I can switch chords fairly quickly, but even if I was to slow that down, you would still see my ring finger hitting first. Some people like just the opposite. Okay, they like to anchor on the index finger of that C down here and then walk up. I find it. I just don't do it that way. I find it more comfortable to do it the other way. So ring finger, or if you're using your pinky when you play the G like that, same thing applies. But you want to bring your ring finger up, not your pinky, which again is another way for advocating for playing the G major with your ring finger on that bottom string. So you start here, you come up, it's a rotation of your fingers, boom, 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 or boom, boom. Just try that back and forth. I mean, you're going to have to go slow at first because accuracy is much more important than speed. So ring finger, back. The process is just reversed when going from C to G. Middle finger is where I concentrate on this one, but I bring the middle finger and the index finger up at the same time because I'm nailing these top two strings, and then just by default, my ring finger is going to fall on that bottom string. So back and forth, over and over again, over and over again, which is going to be the mantra for whenever we practice changing from one chord to another. It's repetition. We're building muscle memory. Okay, the other way of playing G. And again, I'm not going to dictate which is the best way, which is the better way. Now you're going to find when we switch from the G to the C this way, the main reason a lot of players play the G this way is because uh, G and C, if you look on my shirt, this is the circle of fifths. G and C are right next to each other. Okay. And they're going to be played quite a bit. When we play songs in the key of G, especially, that C is going to be in there. So we're going to be changing from G to C quite a bit. All right. So that being said, here's the way you play the G, right? With the pinky on the bottom. So then when we do that, what we do is we lift off ever so slightly. You don't have to come all the way off. You lift off, including the pinky, and you drop these two fingers, your middle finger and your ring finger, down one string. Okay, you come off, you drop it down, and then your index finger comes down and plays that C note on the second string of the first fret. So it goes like this. Now it'll be a little cumbersome for me even because like I said, I just don't play the C this or the G this way. So it goes boom, down. Oh, see, muscle memory. I don't have that muscle memory. No, messing up. Here we go. But you can see how moving from the G to C, if you nail this, get real comfortable with this, it is easier because there's economy of movement. You're not moving all your fingers in kind of a completely different shape. You're just adjusting these two down one string and then hitting the So if you want to play the G this way, again, over and over again, so you can do it in your sleep. Okay, matter of preference. I play it like this. I think most people do, but I just, I don't want to be completely unbiased. If you want to play it that way, playing from the G to the C is a little bit easier. I think slightly easier because I think this is just as easy, but I've been playing this way again for a long time. So go ahead and practice it back and forth. In the next little video, we'll do a little exercise. Okay.